of the things you expect from my books is the African culture. I infused a lot of African culture, some of appearances, the languages, the slangs, especially into the dialogues, and then humor and the drama that comes with the African culture. So one of my books is Zarachi. There's a character there named Antingo. Antingozi or Antingo, like her nieces will call her. So let's see how Antingo is introduced in the book. She comes in chapter 9. And of course, you need to see how she comes with all the drama. It says, Kokoko, who dey house? Someone called from outside the door. No, God, why now? Zarachi mumbled, while Uzoma, who now wore a frown, stamped her feet. Is no one at home? The voice called again. You, Mrs. Okoro, pointed at Uzoma. Come on, get up, go and open the door for your aunt, Mama said. Zarachi would have just gone to her room, but she knew it won't stop her aunt from seeking her out. Prissy, I was beginning to think no one was around, Auntie Ngozi said as soon as she stepped into the house. Of course, we all love that African aunt that we always love to hate. Go, how are you? What about the children and their father? Mrs. Okoro asked. They are fine, oh. Of course, it won't be a Nigeria book if there is no wood there. Zarachi, why is this place looking like this? Didn't you clean the house today? Auntie Ngozi asked as she used a finger to wipe the center table. Zarachi sighed inwardly. Good afternoon, Auntie Ngo. It is your mother put a cup of gari there just now, she replied. How are you doing, Prissy? Ngozi turned to look at Mrs. Okoro. I am well, thank you. I didn't know you were coming today, she added. I didn't know either. We came from church to check on a sister that lost his wife. Auntie Ngozi picked up the cup of gari Uzoma had dropped. Hey, whoa! She screamed as she swallowed a spoonful. What? Mrs. Okoro asked, sitting up immediately. Prissy, you need to monitor what these children eat, oh. Don't let them make you run a scatter. Auntie Ngozi said, shaking her head with a sore look on her face, like someone eating bitter gourd. She took another spoonful of the gari again and then smacked a hand on her knee. Too much sugar. Chineke, she said, snapping her finger. Biko, leave the gari. Don't let the sugar damage your intestines, Mrs. Okoro advised. She went on to take more spoons of the gari while lamenting about the quantity of sugar that was added to it, much to the chagrin of Uzoma. You don't know that sugar damages organs? All the intestines and womb where the children will stay, she said as she pressed her tummy, describing the organs she was referring to. Auntie, babies stay in the womb, not intestines, Uzoma said. Their aunts gave her a keep quiet look before taking another spoonful of the gari. I'm sure only an African will understand that keep quiet look. It's even better for someone like me that is through with childbearing. Uzoma, Biko, bring your aunt more sugar, gari and cold water so she can take enough, Mrs. Okoro said when she saw that she had almost finished the meal. Auntie Ngozi waved her hands in refusal. Mba. I don't want it. It's too sugary. I will even need to use herbs because of these few spoons I have taken now. Zarachi nodded. We know how we know that such hands. Zarachi nodded and smiled at their hands drama. She was actually Mama's cousin. And Tungo finally dropped an empty cup of gari. But it was really cold. I needed that. That sun outside is something else. Nde, thank you, she told Uzoma before turning to Mrs. Okoro. So, that's one of the things you should expect from any of my novels, the African drama, humor. Of course, my novel is Christian romance, but you also get to see some of the African cultures and our ways of life. And, of course, the African characters. Thank you. See you around.